Alright, so here is the last video for Linktober. The Sunday theme for, what would this have been? This would have been the 29th. I mean, I guess it did just pop up there. Was Impa. So I went with the Skyward Sword Impa. I was also kind of considering doing the Hyrule Warriors Impa, but since Hyrule Warriors technically isn't canon in the Zelda universe, I mean, great game, but not technically canon, I decided against using that version of Impa, even though I really, really love the design. I will say, when I first played Skyward Sword, and Impa showed up, she really, really irritated me. You know, until you get to the end and you realize she's, you know, like, spoilers. I'm sure everybody knows the end, though. But by now, I mean, it's been out for what? 6, 7 years? Something like that? It's been out for a while. I'm not sure what the hand position is. Maybe she's secretly holding a knife there. I don't know. I probably should have drawn like an actual knife there or something. But I didn't. Not much else to say about this. Yes, I'm drawing. I suppose I can kind of talk about that. Now that Linktober's over, I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on trying to get commissions and some kind of like print shop set up, just to try and get maybe a little bit of spare cash on the side to help my dad out and stuff. Because yes, I do still live at home. But just, you know, if I can get $20 here and $20 there, you know, from a little commission or a print, you know, it can help out with the groceries, and that's a pretty big thing right now. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on for the next month or two. It's just making sure I have all the information right and having references and actually finding a good place to set up shop and stuff like that. It's kind of little nerve-wracking because I've never done commissions before, or really ever sold artwork. I have sold artwork when I was like, I don't know, 14, but it was like to family friends, so it was kind of like, doesn't count. So, the next theme for Monday, the 30th, was Great Fairy. I was kind of tired. It was a bit of a long day at work. It wasn't like a hard day. It wasn't like anything bad happened or like I was upset. It was just long. It was one of those very slow, nothing happened days. So I decided to go with one of the more simple designs from the Wind Waker. I kind of noticed when I was doing Impa that I kind of focused on like 3 or 4 specific kinds of, or not kinds, 3 or 4 specific games. It's like I did a lot of Wind Waker and Skyward Sword, and Twilight Princess. But it's like I really like all 3 of those games, so you know, it kind of makes sense that I used those ones a lot. I guess I probably could have used some of the other ones, but since those are the ones that I know... Oh, and Breath of the Wild. But since those are the ones that I know the best, and, you know, like the most, it's like I've played, you know, Link to the Past, I've played Four Swords, haven't had a chance to play the Minish Cap, which I really, 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 really want to play, but I have no way to play it. But I have played some of the older games. Not a lot of the older games. I want to play the Oracle games. But, like with the Minish Cap, I have no way to do that. Alright, picture. The last day, the 31st, Halloween, the theme was, free-for-all. Which I just took to mean I can do whatever I want. So I decided to go. I had actually had this idea since I saw that was the theme, like right at the beginning when I started Linktober. So I decided to do, a cute little wolf link with some pumpkins since it was, on Halloween, so why not make it a little bit more Halloween themed. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. He's adorable, and it's actually been quite some time since I actually drew a wolf. So I was pretty happy with that, and I don't know, I don't really ever think I've drawn pumpkins before. So, that was new. I'm sure I have, at some point in my life, drawn a pumpkin. One thing I was kind of sad about is I did have the opportunity to carve an actual pumpkin, but I was really tired, and I didn't want to stop at the store to buy the pumpkin, so I didn't carve a pumpkin. I haven't carved a pumpkin since I was 8. It's very sad. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Maybe next year I'll carve a pumpkin. Do some kind of art video with me carving a pumpkin next year. But, Tuesday had been a pretty bad day for me, and drawing this really helped me out a lot. Just, to get a little bit more. It helped me relax a little bit after the crap that I had dealt with throughout the day, and, just kind of calm down, and by the time I was done drawing it, I was actually managing to smile, so that was pretty good. But again, you guys probably don't care. It's, life problems and all that. Yeah, I personally don't see the reason to, hide when you have a bad day. I don't understand the whole you have to pretend like everything's okay. Even though it's not, if somebody asks how you are, you have to say you're okay, even if you feel like crap. It doesn't make sense to me. But it is what it is, so you guys get to hear me vent. Haha. But nah, it's life, and it happens, and so this is my cute little Halloween wolf link picture, and I really love it. And so yeah, that's the very end of Linktober. I have all the pictures in here, just from the entire month. I don't actually have them flashing in front of me, so I don't know how long it will take. I'm gonna go back to probably just one video a week for now, until further notice. I have a few videos kind of stored. So the next video will be on Sunday, and it will be of an OC character of mine from a comic I'm trying to make. Not the Zelda comic, it's a different comic with all original characters. So, yes, Sunday. See you then. Ta-ta, bye now. Auf Wiedersehen. All those goodbye things.